am going to be talking about centers again. I'm actually going to show you my centers in action. I'm going to answer some questions that you had, and yeah, so let's go. This video is going to be super quick. I've already pre-recorded my centers in action, but I did want to answer some questions and clarify some changes that I've made in my centers, just because maybe this will help you understand my rotations. So at the beginning of the year and last year, I used to do 6 centers, 3 centers a day. So we would do day 1 and day 2 rotations. So I would meet with my groups twice a week. The reason that we did that was because of just timing and the amount of students I had. I had 26 students last year, so I could not have any less than 6 centers just because the groups would be too big. I didn't have adequate technology for that. I only have 5 desktop computers, so it just made sense. However, this year I only have 19 students. So after kind of seeing the 6 rotations and just seeing the needs of my classroom, I realized that it was possible for me to do less centers and meet with my groups every single day that I do centers. I saw one of the other kindergarten teachers doing it, and I really felt like that was a good idea, and I've been doing it for the past 2 weeks, and I love it. So I do 5 center rotations now, and I do all 5 every single day. My center rotations are 12 minutes long, so at 12 minutes the timer rings, the bell goes off saying, okay, it's time to wrap up. If I'm still working with my guided reading group, I might go over a minute or 2, and so they run from about 12 to 15 minutes long. So I have 5 centers. We rotate through all of them every single day. So yeah, that's what I do. It has been working out amazing, and it really is nice to see my groups every single day, so that if we were working on something the day before, I know exactly what it was we were working on, they know exactly what it was we were working on, and we're ready to jump right back in. Versus if I met with them on Monday, not seeing them again until Wednesday. So I will say that that was very helpful. So you will see that in action in those videos. So now that I am kind of in the swing of things and I'm doing centers every day, which is a little bit more prep, I have more of a system to it with what I do. So for example, for technology, we just recently got Chromebooks. So I have Chromebooks, I have my desktops, and I have iPads available to me. Praise Jesus, hallelujah. So what I have been doing and what I plan to continue to do is there are different programs available on different technologies. So on the Chromebooks, we have a computer program called Lexia, which is basically a literacy program. So 1 day a week, my students do, 2 days a week, my students will focus on Lexia. Then due to your suggestions, I have been using ABC, whatever, for math. So my kids do that 1 day, and then they get iPads 1 day. Obviously that's flexible, I might change it up, whatever, but that is kind of how I've been doing that. So on the iPads, they have like QR codes where they can scan and listen to books, games, X, Y, and Z, you get it. So then for my word workstations, I've been doing my Play-Doh mats that go along with my popcorn word unit. So they do that 1 day, then they might be able to do stamps another day, or like find the words in a magazine, silly write, rainbow write, whatever. They do those for 2 days, and then on the final day they do my word work that covers all of the words that we have for that week. They do that on Thursday, so that way they're like really reviewing all of those words. And then at my math center, I just do different math games. I might put out a game that I have that's store-bought, or a game that I bought on Teachers Pay Teachers, or some type of handout worksheet type of thing, whatever like that. And then for my other center, where I usually work on like different literacy skills such as like CBC words, blending, rhyming, syllables, whatever it may be, they just have different activities, and then at least 1 or 2 days a week I'm letting them work in my sensory bin, which is new for me this year too. So how I kind of stay prepared and have everything prepped so my mind's not going crazy is I have this bin, and inside of here I have prepped all of my copies for October, and I have them separated just with these in here. So I have my math separated, my word work stuff separated, and my literacy stuff separated. So then I literally every morning or every night, whenever it is that I'm preparing for the next day, I just pull it out and there it is. So I did spend about an hour in the copy room making these, but it's done, and that's that. So like some of these are recording sheets that go along with math games, whatever it may be. I prepped all of those copies, so Centers is really like boom, boom, bam, it's planned, it's done. If you want to see more things about my centers as far as like how I manage it, how the kids know when to rotate, where the kids put their work, and all of that, that is in my previous video, which is linked below. And so now I am just going to show you my centers in action. I think this is kind of going to be my last centers video for a while, but if you do have questions, please let me know. And if I feel like there's like a lot of questions about something, I can definitely do that video for you in the future. All right, guys, so here we go. Here you see my kids at my guided reading table. We got Chromebooks for the first time this week, so I did Chromebooks for a day at my guided reading table just to kind of help the kids out. Next, you're going to see the timer that I have up to guide myself and the kids, and on the board, I always have examples of new centers so that the kids can reference it when they're working. So here we see one of my centers. They are using fidget spinners, and they are spinning the letter, and then they have to find the lowercase, match it with the uppercase, and practice writing it. So I think I'm kind of helping this kiddo out here. Spin your spinner page. And so you can just see them. They're working really well. They're doing a great job. The fidget spinners are great. Oh, and on the fidget spinner, I just put a sticker on there so that when it stops, that shows them that that is the winner or that is the one that is chosen. So there you can see the smiley face, heart eyes emoji sticker. That tells her G, so she's going to write a G. Boom, boom, bam. Here, this was really fun. So I have a librarian parent in my classroom, and she got us these fun, like, story readers. And so I just had a little listen to reading center this day. And the kids loved it. And then I had paper for them to draw an illustration of what they saw. Here are our Play-Doh mats with our popcorn words. So they build it, they trace it, and they write it in the boxes, the letter boxes. And so this just has all of our popcorn words for the week. The kids love doing these, and they're really fun and easy. And then here they are matching the dots on the pumpkins to the number. And so what I will do is I will link the resources that I use for this day of centers below. And now I'm just going to show you another day just to kind of give you an idea of kind of how I have a system going with centers. So here we go. Transitioning. 1 bell clean up, 2 bells switch. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Okay, so here you see my kiddos doing a real quick assessment for me. Guided reading is a good time to get real quick assessments in there. And then over at this center, they are doing a tally mark puzzle. So they have to match the number with a tally mark, and it's going to create a puzzle for them. And so the kids really like that, and then I had them color it. Here they are on doing computer games. They are on ABC Yeah. Thank you guys so much for the suggestion for that. I love it. Here they are doing our word work center with our popcorn words for the week. Okay, next you're going to see my kiddos. They have just worked in a sensory bin. There were cards in there, and they had to sort the cards by letter sound, so beginning, middle, and ending sound. And then there is a reporting sheet that has the exact same pictures, and they basically do the same thing to kind of show me evidence. Okay, so now cleanup. For cleanup, the cue is always the Arthur theme song. Anytime I want the kids to clean up, when I play that song, they know it's cleanup time. So the kids are bringing me the bins. That way I can change them out. They're putting their incomplete work in their Ketchup Folders, which is just a red folder. For more information on that, watch the previous video. And they're just bringing me everything, and then they are going to go sit on the carpet for the next step after center so that I have a little bit of time to check the work that they did, and I can give them immediate feedback. Okay, so we are all cleaned up. The kids that have finished everything during centers are sitting on the carpet and watching a Scholastic Storybook Treasure Storybook, and the kids who did not have work completed are doing their catch-up work. You can see that they are a little distracted by the storybook, which is okay because I do give them other time in the day to do their catch-up work, but this just kind of helps me get everything done that I need to get done and do all of the things I need to do. Sorry, this was a horrible filming, but you kind of get the point. And so there is more information about Ketchup Folders, but basically it's just a red folder where they put their unfinished work and then they store it in these bins right here. It's separate from their book boxes because I can easily see who has ketchup work, because I can just look and say, oh wait, you have ketchup work. You need to get your ketchup work done. And they keep it in the bins with their groups. Okay, and I have one final part to show you. So while the kids are doing ketchup work, watching the Storybook Treasure video, I am checking their work. Now, Center's work is pretty, I'm a smart adult, so it's kind of, easy to check, and it just allows me to give the students immediate feedback. So as you can see, I'm putting a smiley face if they got it correct, or I am going to circle something if there is a mistake, and I call their name, they grab it, they take it, they put it in their mailbox, and they go sit right back down and watch the storybook. That way, I don't have a bunch of work to check. I can give them immediate feedback. I can see that they understand what's going on, and we can keep the show moving.
I forgot to highlight that.
Nora. Violet.
I did good.
Thanks for watching. I hope this video was helpful for you. I hope you enjoyed seeing my centers in action. I hope I answered some of your questions, and I hope that you all have a good school year and you are able to get your centers up and running. And I would love to see or hear some things that you do for your centers. I'm always looking for new ideas. Thanks for watching, you guys. Love ya. Bye. Remember to see my previous video on centers to click the link below. I have also linked some of the products that I use and resources that I use for Centers Today below as well. Thanks for watching, you guys. For more of my videos, don't forget to subscribe. And if you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Love you guys. Bye.